Welcome to the Romance Book Summary Vault, your ultimate guide to the world's most captivating love stories.
Barracks Book Summary by John McGahern. Barracks tells the story of a young boy named Mahoney growing up in rural Ireland during the 1950s. The story opens with Mahoney living in a small village, where his father works as a policeman stationed in the local barracks. Mahoney's home life is tense and strict, shaped by his father's harsh discipline and the rigid rules of the community. Mahoney spends much of his time wandering around the village and countryside, trying to find moments of freedom away from his father's control. He befriends other boys but often feels isolated because of his family situation. One key scene shows Mahoney watching soldiers march near the barracks, fascinated by their uniformed presence but also aware of how distant they are from his everyday struggles. As the story progresses, Mahoney's relationship with his father becomes more strained. His father expects obedience and respect but responds with anger when Mahoney questions authority or seeks independence. This tension leads to several confrontations at home, making Mahoney feel trapped between childhood and adulthood. A turning point comes when Mahoney witnesses an act of violence involving one of the soldiers stationed at the barracks. This event shakes him deeply and forces him to see the darker side of authority figures he once admired. It also sparks a growing awareness that life beyond his village might offer different possibilities. Mahoney starts to dream about leaving the village to escape the suffocating environment. He secretly plans to run away, hoping for a fresh start somewhere new. But before he can act on this plan, a sudden family crisis pulls him back into reality. His father falls seriously ill, and Mahoney must take on responsibilities beyond his years. In these moments, Mahoney shows courage and maturity as he cares for his family while still longing for freedom. The story ends with him standing outside the barracks one last time, torn between staying loyal to his roots and chasing a future that feels uncertain but full of hope. Barracks captures a snapshot of life in mid-20th century Ireland through Mahoney's eyes. It highlights how family duty and personal dreams can clash, especially under strict social rules. Readers follow Mahoney's journey from innocence toward self-awareness as he navigates challenges both at home and in his community. If you enjoy stories about growing up against tough odds or want to see how ordinary lives reveal bigger struggles, Barracks offers a quiet but powerful look at those themes. Supporting John McGahern by picking up this book helps keep such authentic voices alive in literature. Feel free to share your thoughts on Mahoney's story or recommend other books that explore similar coming-of-age moments in unique settings.
That's all for today's dive into heartwarming tales. If you enjoyed this summary, be sure to subscribe for more romantic adventures.